around here that specifically mentions that this is Hatzor. So in terms of the evidence for the location, this is considered to be 100% certain that this is biblical Hatzor.
And even have found an inscription of the name Yabin.
Okay, so we can see some of the mud brick is original and some of it's been restored.
There's no name of
When you're digging, a lot of times it's not even obvious that you're digging through mud brick, but when you start to see different bands of color, this is an immediate indicator that it's probably, there's some mud brick there. See, they're using a lighter colored bricks and then Terra Rosa for some bricks,
So it indicates what?
that it's mud brick. I could just be digging
mud
down
brick.
and I just think I'm digging
Okay.
soil. I wouldn't even necessarily notice that I'm digging through a mud brick wall sometimes. So you have to be aware of what it might look like, or you will just completely miss it. Here we see some of the stones that are shattered from the heat.
I wonder what did they use as to burn basalt, which is so.
Well, the whole thing was burnt. It wasn't just that they were burning those. The whole thing burnt down.
Is this original?
Yeah, the correct ones. So you can see there's a reconstruction. We've added this. Okay.
These are
So it's assumed that the reason that there was a temperature hot enough to really destroy those and crack those was because that people stored like olive oil in something that really burnt very hot. So you can just imagine anytime, archaeology itself is very expensive and it's destructive. Once the excavator excavates, nobody else really has a chance to ever recreate or to reinterpret only based on what they publish. And so you have to keep that in mind, that usually the person who's most influential in how a site's interpreted is the excavator themselves. It's really a question of how honest with they are, how sensitive they are, if they're willing to think about more than one idea. Then we have the question of preserving it. How much do you think it takes to build this thing to preserve this? If we just left this out in the rain, it'll totally destroy it in a few years. It'll be completely gone. But not only is it expensive to excavate, to publish everything, but this costs millions of dollars to build things like this. So it's a very tough profession overall. It's very tough to get funding for archaeology.